they stop us from being washed away. And it's the Hawke's Bay Regional Council's job to keep flood control measures working well. Luckily, excess river gravel is a valuable resource for construction projects. So it has been a win-win for Hawke's Bay. But in central Hawke's Bay, supply far exceeds demand, making flooding more likely as river gravel builds, making riverbeds too high.
It's always been a bit challenging to encourage industry to take material from the Upper Tukituki River. We've tried to encourage them. So in terms of the charges, we've discounted the removal of material from the Upper Tukituki scheme down to 20 cents a cubic metre. The charges that we impose is around the regional council managing the resource, so it's not a profit-making charge. And we've also been working through a new consent that would give us greater flexibility to direct where the material is taken from. So we have been trying, but it has been challenging because of the additional costs and some of the locations of major projects in Hawke's Bay.
So when central government said it was looking for ways to help the construction industry post-COVID, Hawke's Bay Regional Council presented a timely business case.
We were very much looking at recovery opportunities for New Zealand, and the river managers across New Zealand put up a $300 million program that was funded out of the COVID recovery program from central government. And $30 million worth of those projects are occurring in Hawke's Bay, and the Upper Tukituki is one of those valued at around $8 million. The central government is paying 64% of those costs, and we need a contribution from the scheme of 36% of those costs. So it is heavily subsidised, quite a different policy position where the Crown is now funding the extraction of that material to maintain the flood protection scheme for the Upper Tukituki area.
Flood control protects a huge swathe of Hawke's Bay, from the Upper Tukituki's 5 rivers to the Heretaunga Plains' Big 3.
The Heretaunga Plains would effectively flood quite frequently, and we'd see damage to buildings, to property, interruptions to transport corridors, and it would be quite a different place to what we have today. So it is important infrastructure. It protects a huge industry in terms of farming and horticulture, and many towns as well. So in terms of Upper Tukituki, it's also protecting the towns of Waipawa and Waipukaro as well. So very important to ensure that our community is resilient, not only to the current challenges, but the future challenges of climate change as well.
While there's no shortage of quantity, the Regional Council has also assured the river gravel's quality, sharing testing data with industry. Patrick O'Sullivan, Local Focus.